The Ottoman Empire stands as one of history's most fascinating and influential civilizations, spanning over 600 years and 3 continents. Today, we'll explore how this remarkable empire rose from humble beginnings to become one of the world's most powerful forces, and how its legacy continues to shape our modern world. The story begins in the late 13th century, in what is now northwestern Turkey. Osman I, a Turkish tribal leader, established a small principality that would eventually grow into an empire. The timing was perfect. The Byzantine Empire was weakening, creating a power vacuum that the Ottomans would skillfully exploit. Osman's successors were ambitious and capable rulers who gradually expanded their territory, crossing from Asia into Europe in 1354. But it was Mehmed I, known as the Conqueror, who truly transformed the Ottoman state into an empire. In 1453, he achieved what many thought impossible: the conquest of Constantinople, the Byzantine capital that had withstood sieges for over a millennium. This victory wasn't just about military might, it demonstrated the Ottomans' technological prowess. They used massive cannons, innovative siege tactics, and even managed to transport ships overland to bypass the city's defensive chains. The fall of Constantinople marked a turning point. The city, renamed Istanbul, became the Ottoman capital and a symbol of their power. Mehmed I didn't just conquer the city, he transformed it. He preserved much of its Greek and Roman heritage while adding Islamic elements, creating that welling cultural that would become a hallmark of Ottoman civilization. Under Suleiman the Magnificent in the 16th century, the empire reached its zenith. His reign was a golden age of Ottoman power, culture, and innovation. The empire stretched from Hungary to Yemen, from Algeria to Iraq. But Suleiman wasn't just a conqueror, he was a sophisticated ruler who earned the title the lawgiver for his comprehensive legal reforms. The Ottomans developed a complex administrative system that was remarkably effective for its time. They established a millet system allowing religious minorities significant autonomy while maintaining overall imperial control. The Ottomans were innovators in military technology and organization. The Janissary Corps, an elite military unit composed of converted Christian boys, was one of the world's first standing armies. They pioneered the use of gunpowder weapons in warfare and developed sophisticated logistics systems to support their massive campaigns. Trade was another cornerstone of Ottoman power. They controlled key trade routes between Europe and Asia, including the Silk Road. The empire's location at the crossroads of 3 continents made it a crucial hub for global commerce. Ottoman markets were famous for their diversity and wealth, trading in everything from spices and silk to coffee and ceramics. Ottoman architecture transformed the urban landscape of their territories. The great architect Sinan created masterpieces like the Süleymaniye Mosque in Istanbul, combining Byzantine and Islamic elements to create a distinctive Ottoman style. These buildings weren't just beautiful, they were part of complex social welfare systems including hospitals, schools, and public kitchens. The empire's decline was gradual, beginning in the late 16th century. Military defeats, economic problems, and failure to keep pace with European technological advances all contributed. The loss at the Battle of Vienna in 1683 marked the end of Ottoman expansion in Europe. The empire became known as the sick man of Europe, increasingly dependent on European powers. Despite these challenges, the Ottomans attempted significant reforms in the 19th century. The Tanzimat period saw attempts to modernize the military education and legal system. However, these reforms often came too late or were resisted by conservative elements within the empire. World War I dealt the final blow. The Ottomans allied with Germany and Austria-Hungary, a decision that proved fatal. Defeat led to the empire's partition by European powers and the rise of the modern Republic of Turkey under Mustafa Kemal Atatürk in 1923. The Ottoman Empire's legacy continues to influence our world today. The borders they drew, particularly in the Middle East, still shape modern geopolitics. Their legal systems influenced laws across the Muslim world. Their architectural style continues to inspire designers and architects. The multicultural, multi-religious society they created offers lessons for our increasingly globalized world. Their administrative innovations like their postal system and bureaucratic organization were ahead of their time. The Ottoman Empire showed that diverse populations could coexist under a single government, even if imperfectly. Their diplomatic practices, including the capitulation agreements with European powers, helped establish principles of international law. The empire's decline offers important lessons about the dangers of resisting necessary change and the importance of technological innovation. Their experience with modernization, both its successes and failures, provides insights for developing nations today. Perhaps most importantly, the Ottoman Empire challenges our often Eurocentric view of history. It was a Muslim superpower that significantly influenced European politics, culture, and commerce. Understanding the Ottoman Empire helps us better understand the complex relationships between East and West, Islam and Christianity, tradition and modernization. The story of the Ottoman Empire is not just about sultans and battles, it's about how different cultures can blend and influence each other, how empires rise and fall, and how the past continues to shape our present. From their innovative military tactics to their sophisticated administrative systems, from their architectural achievements to their religious tolerance, the Ottomans left an indelible mark on world history. As we face challenges of religious conflict, cultural integration, and technological change today, the Ottoman experience offers valuable lessons. Their successes and failures in managing a diverse, multicultural empire remain relevant to our modern discussions about globalization, religious tolerance, and cultural exchange. The Ottoman Empire may have ended a century ago, but its influence continues to shape our world in ways both subtle and profound. Understanding this remarkable civilization helps us better understand not just the past, but our present and future as well.